I've had an absolute nightmare. Not Football Manager related. So, I promised a Patreon update this week, didn't I? Right? So I thought, okay, got a little Open Office. It's like a Excel knockoff that's free. Open Office spreadsheet where I keep updated with all the people so I can then put it into the editing software to do the credits. But for some reason, when I clicked on one of the first cell, it started scrolling all the way to the right. And all the information just disappears constantly. Now, my first thought, keyboard, dog hair, cat hair, usually the problem. So I checked it all out, hit a few buttons quite hard, tried to get rid of dog hair. Still happening. I thought, oh God. And I went on another web, it didn't seem to be happening on anything else. So I was like, oh God, okay, is this the spreadsheet? Is the program corrupt? Is there something wrong? But, oh man, okay, I'll redo the whole thing in Google Excel ripoff. So then I'll be sorted, right? So went into there, it's all fine, wasn't scrolling across, redid everybody's name and everything and all that sort of good stuff. Then went into the credits, did that, all that sort of good stuff. Fine. Early evening, decided to play a bit of my network save with a mate of mine. And my game, when you're looking at your players and all your stuff, was scrolling. As soon as I hovered my mouse over, it was just scrolling away. So he's frantically trying to get his keyboard to see which button it is on the keyboard that scrolls your squad screen to the right. And we're like, can't find it. Okay. All right, okay, I'm going to have a thorough cleaning of my keyboard here, get the old blower out and stuff. So I was like, hold on, mate, you do your thing. I'm just going to do this, right? So I get up, cable from the keyboard into the back of the computer. I'm fannying about trying to work out where the lead goes. This is a large mug. That's red paint, by the way. Don't get excited. That's a large mug, and I had the lid off. I just made a cup of toasty hot tea, just letting it cool down a little bit. Hit me elbow, boshed it all over me desk. It managed to get on the monitor, all over the desk. My big desk Mac is now a sort of tea sponge. It was pouring off the back. Some of it somehow managed to get into my bag of peanut M&Ms. I'm having a nightmare, and I'm like, hold on, mate, I'm having an absolute nightmare here. I'm frantically trying to mop up this stuff so it doesn't soak in too much and stuff. And this sounds like a stupid comedy movie, like bloody Benny Hill or something, right? So I'm frantically cleaning all this stuff up. So when I make a cup of tea in the evenings, you know me, love me a little caramel latte. So I make myself a tea and a coffee. I'm weird. But this lasts for hours, right? So the coffee's for now. You know what's going to happen now? You already know that you're seeing the rest of the story. Yes. So when I'm frantically clearing up my tea, I managed to knock an entire fresh mug of caramel latte all over my seat, all over my office chair. I'm sitting on a bunch of paper towels. And do you want to know the funniest thing of all? Do you want to know the funniest thing of all? Wasn't even my keyboard. My mouse. One of the buttons was stuck down on the mouse. One of the little random side buttons that I never use was stuck down. So I didn't even have to do all of the rebuilding of an entire spreadsheet. I've had an absolute mare. I didn't even get mad. I didn't even swear or anything. I was just like, this is just a comedy of errors and it's going horribly wrong. Anyway, so at the end of this video, I will be thanking you all. I got a message as well for you all, and doing a thank you of all the Patreons. So I'll speed read it as usual. Right, okay. We've got 4 games of the season left. We are 2 points clear of relegation. So hopefully, my hope is now, I'm not hoping they're going to play well or even play badly, scrape a few lucky results. I'm hoping that just everybody else is shitter than we are and we just get through it. That's my only hope now. Thank you. Tom says thank you for all the lovely messages of support. Not all of them support. But he says he's going to do his best and he's going to bag some goals. He's intent on being what he called a bagsman. So, let's see if that happens. Right, let's get straight into it. Call it stubbornness, call it whatever you like. But Tom's starting up top. Okay, both our goalkeepers are still out. So Brolin, who's having a mare as well. But like, if you look down, everybody's like, Finn Stevens is the only man. Yeah, pretty much the only man that's playing well. Ivanusic is doing all right. Let's have a little word with Tom. I'll do my own little... Let's praise his training. Oh, there he is. Look at that morale. Jumped up. Okay, so Plymouth. So my plan of hoping everyone else does shitter than us doesn't really work here because we need to beat Plymouth. If we beat Plymouth, that's might be enough. With 3 games left. Right. We've got one of their loanies. That's not how bad it is. That we're loaning the dregs from Plymouth, the team below us in the league. Right. I'm going to thrash my arms. Okay. Attackers. I want you to make it I trust you. Look to gain confidence. Tom is up for this. Come on, they're a shit team, Tom. We've got a kick-off highlight. This is what I'm talking about. Tom's going to be the late season bagsman. I'm feeling confident, only because Plymouth are rubbish. And we're at home. So, like, surely. Berto. Safety first, Brolin. Take your time. There you go. We're pulling them onto us. And then we pounce. Here we go, Som. Marauding forward. Can he play the ball? He has. Ivanusic. Okay. Can we not concede in the first minute, though? That'd be great. Oh, he's done him there. Oh, what a save! What a save, Brolin. It's fine. It's big save. Big save. That's offside. That's offside, surely? Hello? Hello? What a save from Brolin. That's a 0.65 XG save, that is. Here we go. Take a set piece. Yeah. Oh, he's probably our greatest goal threat. Hamilton's. Oosa. Let's just fix the problem. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. Ockles is back. Okay. Yeah, got a plan. Got a plan, got a plan. Got a plan. I'm a man with a plan and a plan with a man. Stay attacking. He's on support, then maybe. Let's go support. Come on, why do we have to have a man sent off? I know technically I've got to get stuck in, but that doesn't mean that at all times you must get stuck in. We're going to counter it. Change of plans, boys. Change of plans. We'll still press. We'll get stuck in. We are 11 minutes in, my friends. 11 minutes in. Drop it. Just let him run past you there, didn't you? This makes things tricky, doesn't it? Go on, yeah. Oh, Leperto. Shite. He should be good. Been absolute poop. Just get maybe a couple set pieces. Maybe we should actually play for set pieces. Don't have great. Well, Knuckles. Well, on Knuckles. Go on. You're a bit lonely there. You might have to. Yeah. We'll try and hold on. Oh, my word. Oh. It's a save. We'll try and hold on. Keep it 1-0. Unlikely. Get it to like 70th minute, and then we'll go for it, I guess. Okay. Wolves are beating Villa. We are in the relegation zone. Leicester are losing. The trouble with this is our easy game, and now we have to win the harder. Oh. Zidane Iqbal. And Ivan Usic, who's been our second most informed player, technically, is going to be banned for at least 2 games. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, innit? Go fullback support. Or in the midfielder. Can we get something? Don't really have more like a more attacking central midfielder. Okay, I have to try and pretend we've got 11 men. Is that my plan? Just pretend. Okay, yeah, apparently it is. Just manifest an 11 men on the pitch. Let's go for it. How's our goal difference? Oh, no, well, the Wolves are still winning. I thought they equalised. Yes, go on, Villa. Up the Villa. Up the purpley guys. Hooks it away, but it's just going to come back. If we lose on goal difference, because I win attacking. Right, the plan is we're not going to get anything out of this. Right, spoiler alert, we're not going to get anything out of this. But Tom's going to get a goal. Now, Operation Get Tom a Goal. Bagsman. Remember Bagsman? Okay. Oh, Wolves have just got 2-1 up. The game is just doing on purpose. That's 3-1 up, because they are. This is just horrendous. That Phillips, a bit more of a goal threat. Doesn't matter. Leave it. Just leave it. I hope Tom gets a goal. That's the only thing that will save this game in any way, shape, or form. Is Tom getting a goal, and obviously also not conceding a 4th to fucking Plymouth. Brolin's playing a 7.2, by the way. The Wolves game is... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Now, I'd like to appeal, but I feel like the appeals process might have a look at that and laugh at me a lot. Okay. 8 hours. 8 hours is nothing. What's that? Lord of the Rings trilogy. Not even the extended edition, right? Ish. That's nothing. God. Is he getting like any XG? Oh my God, he's got 4.5 XG. Got a goal. I'm committed to the bit now. I'm committed. Tom is the man. He's the man that's going to save us. Villa, we know they're in poor form. They just got smashed by Wolves, okay? It's doable. Several of the players are unhappy about the poor dressing room atmosphere. Can't imagine why that is. What is it? Not enough toilets? It's because we're shit at football. I don't know if you've noticed, Yeppy. I don't know if you've noticed, Yeppy. The guy that wants to leave at the end of the season. Bad influences, because it's the end of the season. I don't think this is the right time to come to me for this. But look, it worked in our favour. One of them is yellow instead of bright red. Can we have a team meeting? No, because that Hello? Apparently that counted as the team meeting, even though it wasn't with the entire team. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind that. It's fine. It was sort of good. Let's go smash Villa. Okay, we're holding a team meeting now, apparently. Okay, we're allowed. All right. What? I want you all to know that our survival chances do not rest on the outcome of this match. It doesn't matter whether we win, lose, or draw from that perspective. Now, that is interesting. And now I'm tempted. Now I'm going to go for it because it makes no sense whatsoever and they fucking loved it because footballers are idiots. Let's go. Smash that, guys. Absolutely smash that. All right. Ivan Usic is out injured with a wanking injury, so not that it matters. He thought he had a day off, so just thought he'd wank himself into oblivion. Okay. Do I just change the entire tactic? It's like the Plymouth game is impossible to know. That was a write-off because the man got sent off after 10 minutes, right? So, yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. So that's a 3-match ban, is it? So the rest of the season. Coincidence? Okay, let's just... No, stick with it. Stick with it, believe. Thank you. Maybe just chill out with these guys a little bit. Okay. Bergstrom's back. He has been the better goalkeeper this season, I'd say, overall. And actually, overall, the rating's close. But Brolin had a good game, so we're not going to just chuck him out on the street. So, Cordero, by the way. He makes Tom look good. Right. Advance forward. It's just a role change. Right, Karnata is coming in. Now, I can't take Ger off. I don't care how bad he plays. He's our second top goal scorer. Found the problem. Found the problem, Lich. Right. God save us all. Right, who's playing who? Burnley. Doesn't matter. Leicester are playing Wolves. Shit. Is it shit? No, it is shit, isn't it? Oh dear. Okay, a draw obviously is good. If not less, we can't have Wolves pull away. So a draw or a Leicester win. Plymouth are playing Brighton away from home. Brighton are 4th in the league, battling for the Champions League spots with only 8 goal difference. So that should be okay, even though it's at home. Can anybody else get dragged in? Palace still can get dragged in, and they are playing away to Newcastle. They're foobed, aren't they? Like, absolutely. We won't Brentford are fine. If we can get a draw, right, Tom. Let's go with this whole theme of apparently there's just no pressure on any of this. Because it's a video game, they know it. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Burnley are beating Chelsea, just for the lols. Leicester are winning. Good. Yes, good. Okay, we like that. Hey, see? Through no skill of our own, we are out of the relegation zone. A little bit cautious. Already changing the tactic. I think we need. I think that might be it for the last 2 games. Is we go just counter attacking and try and defend, sneak a goal. I am actually going to play for set pieces like a mug. Oh, I'm pressing the Stoke button. I've got the cap on. Yes! Is he on? Everything's on. Nothing's wrong? Esri Konza, you sexy bastard. Thank you so much. Okay. We are 1-0 up. I don't remember what we do when we go ahead in the game. We're ahead of Plymouth. And 0-0 Brighton. Oh my God, are we going to do it? We're going to do it? Where's the bagsman? If we're relying on their centre-backs to score our goals, it's going to be tricky. Let's throw 2-1 up. I don't mind a draw as well. Rendia. Duke from there? Flamingo. Rendia. Anybody want to mark that guy? Okay, so their defender is our best striker, and our post is our best defender. This is better, though. Keep it tight. Plymouth winning. Plymouth fucking beating Brighton. Oh, Brolin. Oh, he's made a double save. Squeaky bum time. Crystal Palace, what are you doing? You're 2-0 down. Good. Behaving yourselves. What? Come on, Brighton. I forgot to make subs. Not that. Look. Oh, which defender shall I bring on? Shall I bring on my centre-back, my centre-back, my right-back, my centre-back, my left-back, my DM, or my centre-back? And look. We can all agree it's not been my greatest ever season, right? But I think Sandra has to take some blame here for this bench. Okay? The tactic that would suit this players is some sort of 7 at the back formation. Arte's had a good game, though. To see that little bit of green. Love a bit of green. But I'm not playing defensive. They're not creating anything. Come on. Come on. What a result it is, boys. Shh. Look. 6.6. Oh, that's his best game in about 3 months. That's why we have a clean sheet. Oh, yeah, you made the doubters eat their words. I'm your doubter, and I'm nomming on those words because you shit at football. Well done, boys. Hey. Okay, so if this had gone the other way, if he just beat Plymouth and Villa, I would have been fine with it. So we just decided to mix things up and get smashed by Plymouth. We got Leicester, right? We beat Leicester. Good job done, isn't it? We beat Leicester. Do we even have to beat Leicester? A draw would give us... It's 2 points. We've got a much better goal difference, so that's an extra point. So realistically, a draw against Leicester would be fine, and then it's a free hit against West Ham away, who are mid-table, don't give a shit about life anymore. They just plodding along. It's on, boys. It's on. Right. Time for a little thank you message. Firstly, I just want to say, I know I say thank you a lot for Patreons and stuff, and not just Patreons, but just anybody that watches my videos, right? A little, just because I love this, because it's just a few thousand people that have been around with me for years are generally watching this series right now, right? So I kind of know the people, and I literally do know a lot of you, for the people that I'm talking to right now. And I just want to say, just like a huge thank you to people that have stuck with me. I know this content, I'm in this weird place where this content doesn't work well on YouTube. I think Let's Plays as a whole does, but like when it's your main content, episode 50 of a long-standing series doesn't really, get the YouTube algorithm erect, right? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll give that, I'll show that to the people that watch the last one, obviously. It doesn't really work, and I couldn't do this. I would already be quitting 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if it wasn't for the people on Patreon, to be honest. Like, I'm already on the verge of not being able to do this for a living, right? And please don't think this is woe is me. Please support me and stuff. Like I'll find some work to do, right? It's not about that. But just so we're all aware, right? And especially with my anxiety with the streaming and stuff like that, that's a massive chunk of the wages I would earn, right? But there's so many people on Patreon that have supported me for so many years, and I'm sure some of them don't even watch my content that much anymore, and are still like, I'm going to chuck this guy a fiver and stuff, and like, I would never not be eternally grateful for that support, because it is at this point, I probably don't offer you enough worthwhile content, and at some point, and it will be in the next few months, I will be playing the YouTube game a bit, but in my way. At the moment, the people that fund me on Patreon, are the means that I can just make the things that I want and not have to worry about the algorithm. But, like, fact of the matter is, I need to start worrying about the algorithm. I need to play the game a bit more and stuff. And that's not to say I'm ever going to make content that I don't want to make, because then I just wouldn't do that. I'd just get a job. I'd rather have just another job and make a couple of videos a week for fun, right? So I just want to make sure that that's coming across, but I will have to sort of, like, for instance, and I'm not talking about some dramatic thing, but like just like making, I want to do, and this has nothing to do with the algorithm, I just want to do some more talky head videos and stuff like that, talking my thoughts on the game, the current state of the game, the future of the game, and all that sort of stuff. And I want to do that anyway. But I need to sort of making some more, essentially just making some more one-off videos. So I think my plan sort of for the future going forward is to do it more sort of, not regimented, because I don't want to let you guys down as I normally do, but like maybe like 4 days a week do my save, and then on a Friday go back to the ramble and do some talky videos and stuff. I've got a couple that I really want to do just because they're fun. I want to go through the Twitter comments on the FM cancellation video, because woo, some fun stuff in there. But I just want to say thank you to all the patrons that have supported me for forever, and continue to do so. If you want to help me out and help support me, you are welcome to. But also on the flip side, if you're ever tight of money and money's a bit scarce, the first thing you should do is cancel my Patreon, right? Like, this is the frivolous thing that you do, right? And just so don't feel bad about cancelling. Like, the single worst thing about Patreon is getting messages occasionally from people saying, hey, sorry mate, I just lost my job, so I'm gonna have to cancel, I feel really bad. I'm like, oh god, I just feel horribly guilty. like the worst person in the world. So like, if it don't ever feel bad, if you're just doing it because you've been there for ages and you don't want to, let me down, it's not like that at all. So let me speed run you through some Patreons. Andrew Fox, Carl G, Mark Wright, John Paul McClimmons, Andrew Wood, Eddie Would Go, Chris Walsh, Alexi Pumala, Hakon Saivag Moen, Thomas Redmayne, Grant Patch, Barros UK, John Lund, Jacob McKinnon, Dara Murray, Anthony Kaufman, Alireza Mahmoudi, I've got a bit of an accent on that, Mokic, Ben JC, Stephen Christopher, Matthew Godfrey, Old Grassvoll, Isaac Vestholm, Swifty, I'm doing an accent on Swifty Vixen, James Burrows, Demetrius Karkaris, Maxwell Deutsch, Michael Duffy, Paul. I need to make this a bigger font. This is painful. Paul Dustler, Jake Howe, Matthew Owen, FIFA Francesco, Tracy Young, Red Herring Gaming, Young Mustafa, Rob Ponted, fuck me. How did I get Rob hard? Thomas, how did I get Rod? Just move on. Thomas Fox Johnson, Richard Watt, Marcus Poole, Hank Alm, Dylan Jordan, Will Smith, Boris Greninowitz, MJ Finchy Lad, Josh Hodgson, Dusty Bun, Damon Dishler, Carl Schmidt, Crossing Obstacles Gaming, Saba Ujvri, Krista Smetana, Kevin Latz, David Stevens, Colonel Mustard, Rab Sinclair, Dennis Tenhalf, Kaveen, Eddie Mayerdirks, Alistair Wilson, James Dickinson, Tippy Dippy, Ola Bjerkvoll, David Bone, Kjeldsmark, Martin Ridge, Zico12, Dom Gunn, Mike D. I've lost my fucking plate. Matthew Jones, Vagilis, Correz, it's all gone wrong. Jack RB, Razza, New Scotland Lad, The Shandy Man, Rennie, Nicholas Landblag, Tom Tandy, Sig, Paul, Crispy, SC, Luke Breeman, Lopsided, Impractical Moose, Stag, ironically, Stephen Welch, Ada Plada, Christopher Lushell, Alex Robiolio, Brad Hall F4, Olevsky Chrono Bay, Alistair Davidson, Colin Gartshaw, Billy Wilson, T. Gracious, Matt Roberts, Lawrence and the Machine, Jake Tenniswood White, Mortimer Lightwood, Alex Lewis, Chiano, Scott Clark, Damian Jarowski, Lewis Kelly, Alex, Joel McGowan, Ionic Tree, 3, and a tree. Philip Campos, Michael DeVoe, Russ, Steve. That's Russ, Steve. They're the sort of names you use. If you're going to sign up to the Patreon, can you just use a singular English, even if it's not your name? Bob, Jim, David. All right, sort me out. Russ, Steve, Matthew Valentine, Tyler Simmons, Paul Meehan, Chris Holland, James Harker, David Newell, Mike Smart, Mr. Kev, Sam Talbot, Brian Kamstra, Big Methuselah, Silly Feet, Barry O'Halloran, Ezra Harvey, Scott Wilson, DFG, Lewis Robinson, Aussie Tangent, Paul Crawford, Triple TTT, Sim Ashley, Chris Richards, Jack Yan, Alex Lobo, Philip Blackburn, Ruben M. Luthi, Jai Williamson, Costa, Drew and Natalie Matthews, Victoria Artis, Dennis Nidgeland, the legend, all hail the Dutch Masters, Joe Ham, Biddeford legend, Tim Jersich, Paul Wynn, Oliver, Lee B, Joe Woodcock, Kale Junkie, Bradley Hunt, Charles Santos, Paul Shanks, Tim the Red, Phil Hulbert, Dennis C.Y., Jonathan Bliss, Stuart Sadman, Harry B, Patrick O'Neill, Reed Yoho, Kisoon, Jacob Duma, Jamie Martin, Florian Frey, Chris Jackson, JCBY, Thomas Hamilton, Cheesy Chaplin, Daniel Campbell, Enriac, Lee Haig, Thierry, Nick Williams, Connor Love, Thompson, Floris Smits, Matt Olga, Matt Zweiberg-Duna, Yifus, Maxime Nussbaumer, Kekibo, Quiet Man, Natural Anis, Philip Dungan, Daniel Bennell, Luke Jass. I'm like, is that a bottom reference? No. Harrison Mitchell, Liam Williams, Sean Saunders, Huge Arse. That one's a bottom reference. And Atwood, Ilan, Ariane. Oh, I'm falling apart. I'm almost there. Brandon Org, Ultimate Mega Flume, Flambe, Reese Turner, Distinctly Average Guy, Nick Adams, Robert Ferguson, Rosie, Nodal, Evanja von Salador, Aidan Wren, Liam Bow, Fizzlebuns, Brian T, Sebastian Hilger, Antonio Nani, Keith Clark, Robin Howlett, Ned Isaacoff, Chris Rhodes, Max Hunter, Piercy Plays, Roy Lightfoot, fucking whatever that is, Malvach Mu Pathanios, Tim, Peter Jensen, no, rubbish, boring name, Asip, Tom Servo, William Gilroy, Daniel Witch, Usual Adam, Benson Loon, Arthur Tarabici, Thomas Leiston, Orfeo Ritterband, Anders T. Hierto Lind, Esteban Semtex, Whopperino, Andre Felipe, Sander Evans, Kaikos, Alex Tudge, David McKenzie, Chris, Cause Why Not, Ninja Biscuit, Joseph Cambiasso, Toby Daniel, Mika Yanvanengia, Carnot Titan, Darian Essler, Intero Zed, Bert Bertsonson, Algerdus Olba, aka Zizla, Mikkel, Morton Nielsen, I'm almost there, people, I'm almost there. Chris Hurst, Jacobs Kuzinski, Nicholas Gertz, Kim Jong-un Official, Silver Hammer, Joe H, Mark Doney, Johnny Blowtorch, Mark Stanley With, Konstantin Emelyanov, Oscar Grant Walstead, Spunky, Merlin Schwendener, Terj, Bickey, Project Wonderland, Mark Platt, Mark McLeavy, Custard Prophet, Andy Dunsmore, Kynog, Benzene N96, Paul Mansbridge, Paulie, Thomas Van Nort, Mr. Hardy, Cooper, Ian Walker, Radislav Ziegler, Heino Goodmanson, Douchebaggins, Mark Smith, Jack Kennedy, Greg Butzeg, David Allen, Tom Paul, and Psycho Hooking Zero. Now, that is a late list of like 280 odd names, and considering how few views these videos get, I'm still obviously incredibly grateful. Like, it's never been about views for me. I'm just saying like, that is bonkers that there's still that many people supporting. So I know a lot of these people aren't even watching these series probably. And so for them as well as me and my future and stuff like that, I'm going to start making some other stuff. And like I said, not sell out, but just making some, like I said, I really enjoyed talking about the FM25 stuff as shit as the news was. And just going back to that a bit, I got kind of caught up in just loving my Let's Plays, which will still be the bedrock of this whole channel. Even if it means that this isn't a job anymore and I can't do it anymore, right? This like, it's what I love the most, right? So, and I just need to get my head back into the fucking frame and get back to streaming regularly. I just need to do like 2 weeks where I just stream regularly, no dogs die, right? Nothing shit happens, and then I'll get back into it and I'll be fine. But yeah, so the last 10 minutes of me waffling, thank you. It's amazing that I get to do this. I am the luckiest boy in the world, as I've said many times. It means the world. So thank you for everyone that supports me and continues to support me. And hopefully I'll make some a bit more content that's worthy of that support. Right. I love you all. I'll see you next time for survival. Bye-bye.